We're going to start with Franklin. Now, as far as I know, one property I'm going to have to do a couple little missions to get will be, of course, the towing impound, but the other ones are purchasable right off the bat as far as businesses go. Okay, let's see. Smoke on the water. Okay, that one, unless I'm completely off the mark, is down in Vespucci Beach, that neck of the woods. The beach area. Where those nice folks in LS go for a little surf and sand and sea. Oof. I had to use I don't want to be able to use a cheat to fix his car, but at least I don't have to make a immediate trip to, at least I don't have to make a trip to, LS Customs all the time if I use that cheat. Now, as you may or may not have seen, Franklin has a mess of cash, in this case over a billion, at least $1 billion. That was because I was kind of lucky doing the Lester missions, where you deal with the Redwood jurors, Jackson Skinner, Isaac Penny, and of course that mafia dude Enzo Bonelli. But getting back to what's important. Oh jeez, I think I went. Oh jeez, I went to the place I'm normally supposed to go to drop off stuff for Smoke on the Water. Okay, we're gonna swing around the block here. Whoop! Oh man, don't ever give me the keys to a real car. Well, alright, I wasn't that bad when I was doing the real thing, but I never did succeed in getting my license. So, but don't worry, well, anyway. Okay, Smoke on the Water. That's the Medical Marijuana Evaluation Center for LS. Franklin has now just bought it. Alright. Weekly profit will be $9,300. Not bad. Here we be. Property purchased. Smoke on the Water. But yeah, I was never a really bad driver in real life. I just am in the games. Oh, Jesus. There we go. Auto save. I forgot to turn that back on. Okay, let's check that message Frank just got. Smoke on the Water. Smoke on the Water at ifind.info. Hey Franklin, you're a new owner, right? If not, completely ignore this email, man. If you are, welcome to the marijuana industry. All 100% legal and purely for medicinal purposes. We're saving lives. I'll let you know if anything comes up. You don't have to worry. I run a pretty tight ship. Take it easy, Jared. Okay, so that's Franklin's assistant who does the actual running of the place. Franklin's the owner now, though. Okay. Now let's see. Where am I heading to next? Downtown cab. That one can come in kind of handy because, as you may or may not know, one of the missions for downtown cab results in Franklin getting a girlfriend. But yeah, you can make a pretty fair amount of money with all the little companies, I would think. Okay, we're heading across town now to from the first place I purchased to Downtown Cab Company. Those of you folks that have played Grand Theft Auto 5 before, you'll likely see their cabs around the city a lot. They're the only cab company I know of in fact, at all, in the Los Santos area. They also will serve Blaine County. Alright. Oops, I got a itchy back.
Hey, my car!
Oof! Jesus, I'm a lousy driver. Not that bad. Well, not too bad, but it's probably better that I never did get my license, as I said. So I don't do any real life driving, just in this game. Okay, we're entering the Mirror Park neck of the woods. Ooh, sorry if I was itchy again. Sorry about that movement like that. I'm alright, I just had a terribly itchy back. Alright. As you can see, downtown cab. Okay, we're gonna have Franklin disembark from his vehicle. Oh! And he just got nailed by another driver. But he's okay. Okay, downtown cab is next. Downtown Cab Company. Okay. Oh, I gotta fix his ride again.
Oh, hello? This is Raul from the cab company. They said you bought the business, so I wanted to introduce myself.
This is going to be Franklin's man at the cab company.
It's a solid business. We do well. Some of our regulars can be a little fussy, but what do you expect? In LS, right? I'll give you a call if anything comes up, okay?
Okay, next place, where are we going? Okay, LS Customs. That one is, I believe, up in Blaine County. It's near where Trevor lives. Now, the nice thing about LS Customs Blaine County location is, as some of you may already be aware, Franklin can take any of any vehicles that he has there and get them modded or worked on for free, no charge, in other words. Now, one I'm not going to be able to cover, and probably not going to cover in this video, but he does get it. After he does the last mission for Tanya Wiggins, Franklin will get a fourth property made available to him. That, of course, will be the Davis towing impound. It's right near the Davis sheriff's office. That neck of the woods. And in the suburb, in the Davis, Davis section of South LS. Whoa! Whoa! Ooh, don't let me behind... Well, at least this is just a game, so... Thank God for that. Alright. Okay. I believe LS Customs Blaine County location is in the area just past the just past Bolingbroke Prison. I mean Bolingbroke. Sorry about that. I goofed. Bolingbroke Penitentiary. The joint that Trevor thought Brad was in, when in reality Brad was in the ground. Yeah, when Michael DeSanta faked his death. Oh, wait a minute! I didn't mean to pull in.
Did you need something, or are you just being a dick?
Okay. Ah, there's the sign. Okay. That's not bad. No, that's not bad at all. And the weekly income is appreciable. There we go. And if you folks would like, I can even show you how stuff can be free here for Franklin. Here, you just pull into the service bay.
What miracle did you want me to perform?
Take a look. There we go. There we go. Yeah, let's do Franklin's hubcaps. Well, why don't we make them lime green? Kind of a still green, but a contrasting green. And green tire smoke. Okay. Now, all right, let's see. Okay. Okay, okay, Grove Street Garage. That is, of course, going to be where... Ooh! Okay. Grove Street Garage. Oof. Man, I'm a lousy driver in this game. Alright. Grove Street Garage, of course, is where Franklin's cars can be stored. Interesting side note, for those of you who may have played some of the previous games in the Grand Theft Auto series, Grove Street was where CJ, or if you want his full name, Carl Johnson, used to live. I guess the Ball is the other African-American gang in LS took over that area after he and his gang moved out of the area. Okay. Ooh, make room for Mikey. Big guy coming through. Although the guy I'm actually controlling right now is Franklin. Hype. Oh. Sorry. She back again. Jesus. Oh. Okay.
That was your fault.
Okay, where am I? Oh yeah. Grove Street. Scratch again. Man, I hate it when I get an itchy back when I'm in the middle of playing a game. And in the middle of doing a video. Ugh. Alright. Okay. Alright. Alrighty. Looks like... Yep, this is the Grove Street Garage. Press right to buy a garage for $30,000. There we go. And for those of you who are not aware, once Franklin gets all the parts for that little, that funny little car that looks like aliens made it or something, the one that you get from Omega once you get all the spaceship parts, not just Franklin will have it, but also there'll be one appearing in the special vehicles section of everybody's, of all three characters' garages, Michael, Franklin, and Trevor. So don't worry, everybody gets one, not just Franklin. I don't know if it's because of a software glitch or something, but they each get one. At least last time I got all the space dock, I got the space docker. Everyone of the three protagonists got one. Okay. Now where are we heading? Why don't we go to the Puerto del Sol Marina? go. Whoa! Everybody off the sidewalk and into the street. Mikey J is controlling Franklin again and driving it. Oh! Jesus. Don't ever give me the keys to a vehicle. That's all I gotta say. Oh, ouch! Oof. Okay. Well, let me check Franklin's messages. Okay. Oh, looks like Cow sent Franklin a little message of sorts. Now you have a garage, fill it with cars, buy some cars at Legendary Motorsport. Well, I certainly am going to after I finish doing this video. I'm going to get everyone some... Either tonight or tomorrow, I'm probably going to get everybody in... every one of the three protagonists some totally jacked up, cool looking, and great running rides. Okay, $75,000 for a marina slip. There we go. Okay. All I got to do now is get him his helipad and his and a hangar down it. The helipads are just down the block here at Vespucci Helipads. The hangar, however, is going to be at Los Santos International, LSIA or LSX. You can call it whichever you like. I tend to go with LSIA. Well, looks like helicopters purchased from websites or that you land on this helipad will be stored here. Now, I think I should make you folks aware. The only person who can't purchase a helipad there or a hangar at LS International is, of course, Trevor Phillips, because Trevor, as you may or may not be aware of, gained access to those types of facilities in an earlier mission in the game. I believe it was Nervous Ron, the one where he dealt with the Lost over at Lost MC, their operation over at Sandy Shores Airfield. Yeah, it was the one where Trevor and a good friend of his, Mr. Ron Jakowski, the dude with the brace on his leg, the bespectacled dude with the boonie hat, dealt with the Lost there and gained use of the airstrip and hangar and heliport. Okay. Now, after I get this location, I'm probably going to change to Michael and take care of getting him his properties, both storage and business related. Alrighty. Well, let's get little Frank. I call him that because he is the youngest of the three protagonists. Michael and Trevor are older by comparison. I mean, compared to them, Franklin is just practically still a kid, for crying out loud. Okay, it looks like Franklin's buying himself a hangar. Yep. Okay. Franklin is all set for now, except for when I get the towing impound property. But I can do that. I can do that in separately later. Okay, now for Mikey.
I finally feel like I can really make
Michael DeSanta in this case.
Because cornball linearity is exactly what America needs to understand itself. See ya.
Okay.
Hey, man. What's up? Hola. Texas cleared.
Now, unless I'm totally wrong, I think Dave Norton is probably going to call Mr. DeSanta at a certain point. Okay. Sorry, I had an itchy nose. Okay. Let's see. Los Santos Golf Club. You know, if I got enough time to record it, I might cover Franklin doing the last two towing missions and getting the impound lot, but it's gonna, it depends. But you can do it for those of you who... Oh, here we go.
Michael! Are you behaving yourself?
Oh, well, of course.
And how are the kids?
They're good. I actually need them. Amanda, too. How's work?
Work. It's fine. Better than fine. It's good. Had a few lucky breaks. Look after yourself, Mike.
You too, Davey. You too.
Okay. Here we go. Los Santos Golf Club, located at the GWC and Golfing Society. This one is why it's always good to do the stock market things, because that way, the things with the Lester missions, that way you can make a mess of money and have more than enough. I mean, look at how much it costs. 150 million. So it's going to set you back a bit. But it's worth it. Plus you get the character that buys it, they can play golf in whatever clothes they like. The other two still have to use their golfing outfits. There we go. Okay. Next, Michael's going to buy the theaters. I mean, he did wind up becoming... Oh.
Hello, Mr. DeSanta. My name's Raymond. I'm the general manager at the Gotham Country Club. I wanted to personally welcome you as the new owner. I just wish we treated you better as a member. We had no idea you were this rich.
Now, Raymond, I assume I don't have to worry about that silly dress code. And obviously, like free.
Of course. Well, maybe not free. It is a business, after all. We have books, but heavily discounted. Congratulations again, Mr. DeSanta.
Okay. Now, the first of the theaters that Michael can, of course, own, he is the only one, for those of you who don't know, that he's the only one who can own theaters in Los Santos. There are 3 he can buy. This one, the Tivoli Cinema. The second, of course, is the Doppler, and the third, of course, is the 10-cent. Now, for those of you who may not as yet be aware, the Doppler, you can own it, but unfortunately that's the only one you can't seem to enter.
Yeah, who's this?
Hi, my name's Danny. I'm the manager at the Tivoli Cinema in Morningwood. I figured I should reach out and say hello, seeing as you're like my new boss and all.
Yeah, well, I was kind of hoping it would run itself.
Oh yeah, you won't hear from me unless it's like a real emergency. I've gotta go. Come in sometime, catch a movie. Like, free of charge, of course. I mean, you own the place.
Okay. Yes, I do like that song a little bit. Darndest thing is, the first time I ever heard it was when I played this game. Okay. Why don't we do the Doppler? Actually, why don't we do the 10-cent next, and then finish up the theaters with the Doppler, and then take care of getting Mike some clubs. I'm going to get them all 3 at the locations in San Andreas.
Shit!
Okay, there. Okay, yeah, the mission that it's saying that thing about is grassroots, the Barry missions. I believe it's the one where Franklin talks to him. Okay. Ah, the 10-cent theater. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now, where are we heading? Cinema Doppler. Where is it? There it is. Okay, not that far away even. A couple blocks short. Let's check and see the message. So it seems a young man named Santiago is Michael's guy over at the 10 cent. Now, although you can't actually go to any movies at the Doppler, you can at the place next door, which is, of course, the Oriental, which I believe is modeled on Grauman's Chinese Theater. I mean, I haven't done that much traveling, but God knows I've seen a lot of stuff on TV and read about a good bit of stuff. Okay, let's see. Cinema Doppler. Okay.
Hey, you ever thought of that opening? Frankly, I think the whole street art thing is bullshit.
Looks like you just gotta... And Patrick is his contact and manager over at Cinema Doppler. Alright. Let's see. Pictures on Vinewood is the first club that I'm going to get from Mr. DeSanta. And yeah, for those of you folks out there who probably have noticed, yes, it is a gay bar. Hey, gays are people too, you know. And that is true. I mean, they have the same rights as we all do, so... Anyway. Pictures on Vinewood.
I was in the media and I left at rush hour.
Luke is his man at Pictures. Okay, now the other two locations are up, of course, in in Blaine County, but that's okay. Just might need to take a little trip.
Oh!
Sorry. But what I said earlier is true. Gays are people too. And they have the same rights as the rest of us. I mean, me, I'm straight myself, but I believe that everybody's entitled to equal rights. No matter what race, color, creed, or even sexual orientation you have. That's how I feel. Sorry, folks, I didn't mean to preach. Okay. We're in Blaine County now. Yeah, for those of you who may know, yeah, Blaine County radio only has a certain transmission range. It's kind of like Chattersphere. Just as Blaine County radio will only play and only be hearable, and you'll only be able to listen to it while you're up in the Blaine County area. Chattersphere is only available in downtown LS. Okay, here's Hookies. Alrighty. And there's one other bar I'm going to buy for Mr. DeSanta before I get him his storage properties. That will, of course, be the hen house up in Toledo Bay. So Franny, she's the manager of Hookies. And in the random event Stag Do Running Man, the one where either one of the three characters can, or should I say, any one of the three main characters finds the dude tied to a, wearing pink boxers, tied to a telephone pole down in the area near Fort Zancudo, yeah, his best man, you find out, is eating a fried lobster or something like, or a seafood platter. I think it's a seafood platter at Hookie's. I shouldn't give away too much, but just thought you'd like to know, folks. Okay. Okay. The Hen House Bar and Nightclub. Logan is the manager of the Hen House. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Shoot. Ugh. Dang! Geez, don't they believe in seatbelts? I guess not. Alright. That actually was pretty cool.
Whoa! Too close! Shit!
Ah. Okay. Where we're at now is Vinewood Garage, the one that belongs to, well, or will belong to Michael DeSanta. Okay, now Puerto del Sol Marina. Now, my feeling on the hospitals in LS is this: if they ever decided if they ever in a story mode DLC ever decided to add them, I'm not saying they're going to, but I wish they would, because then for one thing, you'd never have to pay for medical care for Mike or Franklin or Trevor ever again. If they were available, I would say Mount Zona for Michael, Pillbox Hill Medical Center for Trevor, and, well, I guess Central Los Santos Medical Center for Franklin. Of course, that would make the three guys like the Pater Familiases of the Quartermain and Cassadine families. For those of you who are big fans of General Hospital, the Quartermain and Cassadine families were the ones that had major investments in General Hospital, or owned it. Okay, there's the Puerto del Sol Marina. And yes, I am going to get Michael a new yacht to make up for the one that he lost earlier in the game. The one where those guys stole it and Jimmy was hiding in the head and Franklin saved his butt, but they weren't able to, unfortunately, they weren't able to save the boat itself. Okay. There we go. Okay, Vespucci Helipads is next, and then LSIA. Well, looks like I'm going to be doing a little side mission for Tivoli Cinema. So you guys are going to also get to see what a crappy pilot I am in this game. I'm just kidding. I'm not that bad at flying in this game. Well, at least once you get Michael trained and Franklin trained up. Trevor, of course, was in training to be a pilot at one point.
Michael, please. I can't even hear my television.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sometimes I forget there's other folks in the house. Heart's in the right place, though. Ooh, a sprunk plane. I know, normally you don't do that in real life either. Well, I guess in this game you can take off whichever way you want. Michael, you shameless promoter, you. Oh my goodness. Michael, you shameless promoter.
Showing now at the Tivoli Cinema in Morningwood. Meltdown by up-and-coming producer Michael DeSanta.
Michael, you shameless huckster.
Showing now at the Tivoli Cinema in Morningwood. Meltdown by up-and-coming producer Michael DeSanta.
Alrighty then. That ought to do it.
This is one of the things that Michael will sometimes be called upon to do for the cinemas that he owns. Because one thing's for sure, it does help get butts in the seats. Okay. Okay, now for Trevor.
Don't you look at me that way. Probably wearing some under there as well.
Trev. Oh, I swear, Trevor is too much. But how can you not love Uncle T? Okay. Why don't we get him his storage properties first? Because one of them is, let's see, Pillbox Hill Garage. Oh, it's right down the street.
That's beyond annoying.
Okay.
I just hope that broke your goddamn neck.
Okay.
Hey!
Okay, I think I'm gonna take a cab to Trevor's airfield and grab his business heli and take care of getting his businesses in hand.
Can I get a cab ASAP?
Stay where you are. I got a driver right around the corner.
I'll be here.
Well, good God, I've heard of having to run to catch a taxi, but this takes the taco.
Holy, where do you want to go? Grand Sonora Desert.
I'll get you there fast, buddy. Okay, buddy. There you go.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, I'm keeping it tranquilo, bro. You know. I mean, demand is crazy down south, man. Crazy.
Yeah, well, you know, the feds, they're not supplying the arms to Mexican criminals, so someone's got to step in.
Oh, yeah. They need guns, bro. So...
That's our freedom's gift to the world.
You America? Man, no. Anyway, shit, it's gonna be profitable for the both of us. But completion is tough, though. To control the market down there, we gotta control supply up here. We got a couple local contracts to help us out stateside. So this plane is loaded with their shipments. We make a couple drops, come back here.
You know, they say that the American industry is suffering, but you and I, we got a good export story.
Ah, okay. Ah, I'll be on the radio, man. That's great.
Well, looks like nobody ever got around to rebuilding the old O'Neill place. After Trevor went and blew it up in Crystal Maze. One of the missions he does up in one of his early missions up in Blaine County. Oh well, nobody really liked the O'Neills anyway. Oh! Dr. Varley is the one who has the collection dock operation at in that neck of the woods. And last but never least, for Trevor, the car scrapyard.
You have entered for
Oh! I shouldn't have flown over Zancudo. That was not a good idea. That's alright, his copter got replaced. They always do. And yet the screwy half of it is, I never once have seen any surface-to-air missile installations around the base, but I don't know, maybe they hide them. So it's just, how were they able to nail them like that so easy?
Can we please get moving?
Ooh! Finger slipped. Ooh, that was the shittiest landing I ever made. Oh well. Still didn't do too bad. Well, folks, I hope it's been a fun video to, and let's see.